I'm hoping that Instagram doesn't delete this. I hope that it maintains. But hold on, let me get my little Florida water spray. 1 second. This is homemade Florida water that you cannot purchase from nowhere. And I'm going to use some of my sweet water from my good cousin Corinne, because it is Taurus season and we're dealing with opulence, elegance, luxury, abundance, financial stability. And because it is Taurus season, let us start with earth signs first. Just because in honor of them, and we already got. So what is this new moon in Taurus bringing our earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Ooh, boy, cards jumping today. So first off, we have embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Earth signs, this is a period of good transformation for you. And if it doesn't feel like it is on its way, what I would say is to write intentions around that, what you want to experience. How can you feel more enthusiastic about your life? Is a good question to ask yourself. Tap into that. Trust in your new path. All will work out for you. Some of y'all are starting new things. You may be get ready to embark on a new educational journey. You may be starting a new job. You may be thinking about moving or in the process of moving. This is a good time to know. And then also, you just may be embarking on having a different state of mind about yourself and about your life. So this is a time to trust that what you are doing for yourself is right and correct. The way you're going to tap into your magic is to stand up for yourself. This is not the time for you to be acting all weak and shit, like you can't speak up for yourself. This is not the time to be acting like wishy-washy. Say what you want, mean what you want, stand on what you want. Okay? All right. I actually pulled out my love oracle. I barely ever use these, but because it is Taurus season, and that's a good sensual kind of energy, I wanted to use these. So let's see in the love department for our earth signs what I got. Embrace. Through each other, you find missing pieces. If you're not in a relationship, what I'm going to say is that connecting deeper with your own self is going to connect pieces to the life that you're trying to live. If you're in a relationship, sometimes the person that you're with can act as a mirror, reflecting back to you. It may be things that person brings up out of you that you forgot. They may even remind you of activities that you used to like that you haven't done in a while. So just embrace that. Spend time reflecting on, because people come into our lives and sometimes they can change our lives. I feel like some of y'all are in relationships where your life would have been a completely different situation had you not met the person that you with, if you with somebody. Embrace that and be happy for it. Because some people come to challenge us, but also to help us to expand, evolve, and to experience life on a different level. Again, Earth signs, y'all got another card relating to newness. You got welcome the new. Because I just read about embracing, again, I feel like it's more so just a new perspective for yourself, but it could be new chapters, new journeys, new opportunities. Be open for that during this season. Be open for that. When you write those intentions, include, let the universe know that you're anticipating how good it can be for you. Show me how good it can get. That's one of universe. Feel free to show me how good it can get. That's one of my favorite affirmations. Now on the shadow side, because I got to give y'all the shadow. Can't do all good now. We got Hecate. All praises to the Dark Mother. She's coming through to speak about protection. While you are experiencing this newness, these blessings that are coming, this new sense of love and restoration. Make sure your protection work is in place. Make sure that you are speaking protection over yourself, over your ideas, over your new journey, over your life, over the people that's connected to you. Some people will see your life and they want it or they envy it, and they will do things to stop you. Don't share things until it's solidified also. Just be real mindful about sharing so much, so openly. Everybody don't wish you well. Everybody ain't wishing you well. But always remember, now your affirmation is giving you what you need to do. I am divinely guided. Make sure you checking in with the divine. You checking in with your Ori, your oversoul, your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spirit team, your close confidants that you know want to see you win. Not just some motherfucker at your job. Because them bitches be hating. And then as far as an ancestor, I didn't do that one. Let's get you an ancestor. What ancestral energy is around earth signs right now? You got a guardian angel. My goodness. You are not alone. Be on the lookout for feathers in places that it doesn't make sense. A lot of times y'all walking over, you're not paying attention, and your angels, your guides, your ancestors are leaving you clues to remind you that you are not alone. And ask for their protection. Hey, I'm trying to do this new thing. I'm going into this space. I'm applying for this job. I'm trying to go back to school. Ask them to help you. Ask them to give you what you need so that you can get what you want. And stop settling. All right, I ain't going to fuss with y'all no more. We're going to go ahead and go to fire signs. And this is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. So any of these, if you are in each category, then, you could be like me, a double water air for your big three. And in regards to the Venus, triple water. Triple. I'm a Pisces, Venus, Sun, Cancer, Moon, though. All right, fire signs. Look at this. All right, fire signs. Follow your bliss during this new moon period. You navigating by the stars, fire signs. Follow your bliss. What does that mean? That means doing the things that make you feel good. Okay? Reading a book may not be, your boo thing cup of tea, but fuck that. Do it anyway. Because you should have your own interests anyway. Don't be so caught up trying to do what the person you with or your girlfriends. Your girlfriends might want to be on the scene and you might not. And guess what? That's fine. Do what makes you feel blissful during this period of time, especially today. Boy, my car is jumping, baby. It's jumping, baby. You have a sensitive antenna. With that means you collecting the emotions of other people. Fire signs, y'all can blow the fuck up. People want to think that y'all so super tough, but y'all can be very emotional. And y'all will burn everything down if somebody play over your emotions. I'm going to say make sure that you're being protective as well. Make sure that you not following your bliss is going to keep you from places that's going to make you be where you are into that sensitivity. Also, if you know certain people or situations or memories and things touch a raw nerve, kind of stay away from that. You know what I mean? If you know you're a little sensitive, maybe just chill on being in the company of other people. Chill on being with people that you don't really care for. I don't care who they is. They can be your mama. If it's going to rub your nerve, maybe take a little pause. Mother's Day was last week, bitch. We ain't got to do that. Ooh, y'all got a little romance coming. Somebody might be trying to link up, They might have known you were tied up last week and they trying to take you somewhere this week, bitch. Let them take you. You might fall for somebody or somebody might be falling for you. It might get a little hot and heavy. And if you already in a relationship, then maybe a spark ignites. Y'all might have been a little boring. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that little, you start looking at them like, damn, that motherfucker is fine. As far as tapping into your magic, you got witch. Justice is coming. With that, what I'm gonna say is like, just don't worry about trying to get even Steven. Like, you don't have to do none of that. The justice is gonna come. Let it play out. Don't be out there. Fire signs, y'all like to do shit. Y'all be a little impulsive. Y'all be quick to want to do some shit. Just chill and let things play out. Justice is coming. I'm talking to my man too, because his ass is fast. He's a triple fire. Sad Leo. Really?
I'm crazy.
Anyway, I'm trying to interrupt the flow.
Alright.
Fire signs, y'all might be moving around a bit. Some of y'all might be moving, like moving into a new home. Others of you may be just moving about in your city, in your town, even in your state of mind, even spiritually, you might be moving. But I feel like it's more so just while you following your bliss, you moving. You know what I mean? You going in places that you might not have been before. You going around people that you might not have spent a lot of time with. You allowing yourself time to play. And you need to do that because, again, your major message is to follow your bliss. So you got to get your ass out the house. Get on outside. Go do something. You know? You got the water guardian. With your sensitive antenna, the water guardian wants you to connect with your emotions. Sometimes we be feeling real sensitive about a thing because we haven't taken time to sit with the thing. Why is this particular thing such a soft spot for me? Like, why I always feel... But sometimes you got to peel back the layers so that you can see clearly. Like, you know what? You know why I have such an issue with rejection? It's because I was abandoned by my parent as a child. You know what I'm saying? I think, or why am I so clingy? Because I was abandoned. I think this person going to leave me if I don't do da-da-da. Like, you got to investigate. Connect with your emotions, but don't allow your emotions to get you out here just doing stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that part. Now, your shadow aspect is Lilith. Boy, the Dark Mothers is on it today. Lilith is coming back. She's tying to this justice card right here. Lilith is about equality. Lilith, if you know her story, and she is the Dark Mother. Lilith had an issue with Adam wanting to be on top. She was not pulled from his rib, as the Bible says Eve was. That's why I always say always Lilith, never Eve, because she was fashioned the same way out of clay, like Adam was. She fights for equality. Dark Mother is coming to tell the fire signs, you don't have to do anything. Lay those imbalances at my feet and justice will be done. Revenge is hers. So if you didn't believe what I said before, there's your confirmation right there, okay? And then as far as an affirmation, you guys, I honor my voice. Fire signs, sometimes it doesn't take action. Sometimes it's just a conversation. Sometimes you just got to say what you got to say and let that be that. You might have to cuss a motherfucker out and let them know. Play with your children. Play with your fucking pets. Play with your ass, but don't play with me. You know what I mean? All right. Moving right along. We're going to go to the air signs. We're going to go to air signs. I am a Gemini rising. But this, again, is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. So, you know what? Actually, this card did fall out. We're going to rock with it. Air signs, we got transformation. We got the phoenix, one of my favorite animals. A fresh new way of living emerges. Air signs, some of y'all may be feeling like I'm feeling like tired of day to day to day. Like every day looks the same. Every day feel the same. We got to do something to shift the energy. We need to get back to us. We got to do something different. This ain't working. So this new moon is giving you an opportunity to write a new script for what you want your days to feel like, be like, all that. What do you want to experience? And also, actually, what you really want. It might be, the dream might be too big to be sharing with people. Again, and that's a form of protection, not sharing with people what you're working on or what you truly desire. being real careful with the projects and things that you got coming on. So, okay? And it may be just paying better attention to your body. Know that you are the breath, air. Look at that, air. Listen and connect with your intuition. In regards to that card, I'm going to give you an exercise that a psychic girlfriend of mine gave me years ago that works. I always tell y'all to trust your gut. But sometimes when we are in a high emotional state or anxious state, our breath gets really shallow. You cannot connect with your intuition like that. So when you're about to make a decision, if you know you've thrown off, you just take 3 long, deep breaths and then ask the question to yourself again, your oversoul again, your higher self, your Ori, and see what comes up. Take time to do that. And I'm telling you, it works. It's helpful. It helps to ground you so that you can hear clearly. In regards to love, sensuality, sexuality, it's Taurus season, honey. We hot and heavy. We trying to get mashed down into the motherfucking mattress. We trying to get nailed to the cross. We trying to get explicit, R-rated, all the, NC-17. Yeah. Trust. Transformation. See, listen. Transformation was the first card, air signs. We got transformation in regards to love. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Now, your fresh new way of living, I'm going to say that it's going to come through ease versus you trying to force. When you try to change a lot of things all at once, typically it doesn't stick. We're looking for some stick-to-itiveness. How do we get it to stick? Little by little. Allow yourself to ease into it. But transformation is coming. And we here for it. We ready for some new shit. Motivation is intrinsic. We got motivation. Your motivation is coming by connecting with your breath. By trusting through acceptance. This is the current state. Don't have to be like that. Because guess what we about to do? We're going to work some magic to get what we really want. And how do we work our magic? We're not going to doubt our worth. The lighthouse. Taurus season deals with self-worth also. Right? So for me, my Chiron is in Taurus. Chiron deals with the wounds that we have. One of my wounds is dealing with self-worth. I've done a lot of work around self-worth, work. And it is necessary in order to level up. So some of us need to revisit some of our affirmations and our practices as far as our worthiness. But know that just because you were born, you are worthy. Okay? Our shadow aspect is about control, Tiamat. We can't be so controlling if we think we're going to get what we want. We got to let go a little bit. We got to surrender a little bit. That's how you're going to get transformation. Again, it goes right back to what we're saying. Don't doubt your worth. Transformation going to happen when we accept what we got going on and know that that is not permanent. It's very malleable. We are literally constructing our realities as we are moving through the day, moving through the life, moving through life. Always evaluate what your thoughts are about yourself. Don't be accepting less than what you know you deserve. That's worthiness. As far as our ancestor card, we got Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. The Protection Guardian, and I'm actually going to read her message because I don't think I have ever, in the years that I've had that deck, pulled her. I don't think I have. So she says, drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. Her extended message is, you may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. Baby, okay. Let's get an affirmation because that was a word, honey. That was a word. Okay. So, this is the Goddess Life Metaphysical deck by my sister, Iya Efonranti. Ooh. And our affirmation, air signs, I walk in my truth. I walk in my truth. That was a powerful message for my Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. All right. Last but not least, honey, is the water signs. Let's see what water sign. My foot trying to go to sleep. Let's see what's up with the water signs. Let's see where we are as a sacred traveler on this journey called life. Little frock want to come up. Let us see. All right. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy, water signs. Okay. Open your heart to joy. Joy and happiness are not synonyms. They are not the same. Joy is going to carry you through when happiness wanes. Trust me. Boy, the cars is falling. Breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. All right, water signs. We walking right here holding our breath, but also love your life. The way you're going to feel joy is by acknowledging, first of all, the beauty of life itself, but also the beauty in your own life. There are people that love you, care for you. Most of you, and I hope all of y'all that see my videos have a roof over your head. You got food in your belly. You got some way to get, some kind of way to get around. You got some sense of, those needs met. But you have a sense of fulfillment. Maybe you're working in the career that you always wanted. Going to the school that you always wanted. Have the children that you always wanted. That is joy. Breathe love into your life. When you feel frustrated about your situation, take time and take a breath. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So in regards to love, sensuality, sexuality, water signs, we are in tune. You know what to do. You don't need me to tell you, but we're gonna see how we can work our magic though. We're still gonna do that. We're going to do it because we did it for everybody else. Clover, release your guilt, water signs. Whatever that thing is that make you feel less than, that make you feel like you don't, maybe you have. I was thinking about this morning about survivor's guilt. I lost a lot of friends to gun violence, and then I have friends that are struggling with addiction. I have friends that are struggling with poverty. I have friends that are struggling with abusive relationships or the results from those abusive relationships. I have friends that died as a result of abusive relationships. I have friends that are not realizing their destinies, that have given up on themselves, that do not take good care of themselves, that we came from the same impoverished environments, and I've exceeded what people thought I probably could do, and I'm still living life. And sometimes you can get a sense of survivor's guilt because we come from the same hood, the same block, eating out the same plate a lot of times. I have friends that have been incarcerated for many years that I was raised with. Things like that. But you can't allow that guilt to stop you on your journey because everybody has their own journey. And just because we can see where this person coulda, shoulda, woulda had a better experience in life, ultimately it's not up to us. You know what I mean? I got a friend, I wish she never would have started with the drugs. because it has consumed and ruined her life. But ultimately, it's not up to me. It was a decision that was made, right? Just like I made a decision to not abort any of my children. Could have and had a different life if I had. But I don't regret my children. So I can't have survivor's guilt. I have to keep going. Water signs, know that support is all around you. You have the support card. While you're releasing guilt, sometimes it's having a conversation with a friend. Because some of my friends that are not in good situations are proud of who I am. You know what I mean? Like they don't feel no kind of way because things turn this way for me and that way for them. They happy. But also just know that support is there, because a lot of times we can feel like we off on our own. But you also have to be a little bit vulnerable and let people know you need support. You know what I mean? As far as our dark shadow aspect, water signs, we got Skady. She talking about atonement. That's a heavy card. I'm going to pull Skady. I'm going to pull out the book. Atonement for her is a little... Ooh, I don't mean to show no thigh now. A little difference. Let's pull out Skady. Let's read Skady because it's been a while since I pulled that card. You really have seen some dark days. Times have not been kind to you, and you're finding it a struggle to get back up after being kicked down like a dog. It has been tough. So we soldiered through is what she's saying. Don't be treating people bad. Do what you need to do. Just because we had a bad experience don't mean we need to make other people have a bad experience. That should not come from our hand. We root from the underdog. Also, this card might be coming up because somebody needs to make us whole. They might be on us. An apology, you know what I mean? But also, you might need to speak up and say, hey, that was real foul what you did. That was fucked up what you did. You know what I mean? And let Skady she gonna make it even for us. But don't you be out here with a dirty hand. Don't you out here be out, because you will atone for that. Just because we've had a hard way to go doesn't mean that we should be out here mistreating, mishandling people. We can't do it. I just talked about this yesterday on TikTok. Spiritualists and hypnotists and things like that speaking condescending to potential clients about how much them asking for a discount or them being like, I can't afford this thing. Well, you can't afford to change your life then. People can't afford a tank of gas. What the fuck are you talking about? You will pay for that. I don't care what you think you are spiritually. You cannot mishandle people. They have spirits too. Broken arrow. This is coming to tell us to embrace the energy of peace. We are so used to chaos. And again, back to atonement and like support. Right now, it's hard for a lot of people, and it may not be as hard for you. But don't let that make you feel bad, because you done been through a lot of shit when other people were not. Life is cyclical. It comes in cycles, and this may be just your time to finally have a little bit of ease and peace. Some of y'all been praying for peace and ease for years. So don't be feeling bad because shit is a little good for you because everybody else is going through certain things. It's your time. So embrace the energy of peace. Let yourself relish in it, because you've earned it. I hate if I sound a little rough with you, but sometimes water signs, we can feel guilty because other people, oh, I feel so bad. We can feel bad about them and still enjoy our life. We can. As far as our affirmation, there is abundance in all areas of my life. That means my health is abundant. My pockets are abundant. My relationships are abundant. The love in my life is abundant. Joy in my life is abundant. With an open heart. Open your heart to joy and let it pour in. My mind is steady. My mind is steady. My emotions are balanced. My nervous system has reset. Abundance in all areas of my life. And I speak that over everybody that may see this replay. May abundance flow in everybody's life that's going to see the replay. Hey, sis. I'm just about to wrap up. But yeah, this affirmation, I feel inclined to share it over everybody. There is abundance in all areas of your life. I don't care what the government is saying. I don't care what they try to strip from black folk. I don't give a shit what they say about black women. I don't care about none of it. I don't care. It's your time to shine. It's your time to experience things that you've been wanting for a very long time. Enough with the survivor's guilt. Yes, we feel bad for our friend that we grew up with that is strung out. But ultimately, we have a journey to take of our own. Offer your sister help if you can. And if you cannot, don't feel bad. You're doing the best you can. All right? All right. Well, this was fun. I'm hoping that Instagram doesn't play with me when I try to upload this. When I try to post this reading. If they don't post this reading, all hell will break loose because I was channeling hard. I'm going to be very upset, and I didn't record it anywhere else. But I'm hoping that we're going to believe that it's going to be well. But I love you all so much, in the abundance of peace, love, light, and always balance. May you be protected from anyone who's wishing ill towards you and those connected to you. May bliss and abundance flow in your life like the sweet honey of Oshun, and may be nurtured and nourished as I did Mother Yamoja always nurtures and nourishes us. Yeah. See how that went? This is a wonderful day, and it ain't even 2 o'clock, bitch. I'm on a roll. Huh? I already been to the gym, worked my body, had my breakfast, had my coffee, girl, cleaned my car, cleaned my bed. Honey, I love it. I love that for me. But I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Drink your water, mind your business, stay in your square. Don't let anybody fuck with you. Don't let anybody talk to you crazy. Do what you came here to do because we need you. All right? Peace.